Hi, my name is Mandy, and I'm going to be talking about hereditary angioedema. It's a rare illness that people are not aware about. It skips generation to generation, and apparently I happen to have it. I've been dealing with this all my life. I've been getting attacks since I was 12. Back to back. I've been intubated 3 times in the past. It's not a pleasant illness. You know, it causes you really bad pain. You can get swollen from your organs, your skin, your throat, your face, your feet, anywhere in your body, anywhere you want to say, you can get swollen. You know, when you have kids, your kids can get it. You know, so I'm trying to make this video so people that does have it, you know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, who to call, who to contact, what medicine they should take, or what medicine they should look into. What works for you might work for you, might not work for you. You know, I have several medication that works for me, and some medication doesn't work for me. Some medication work for others. There's not that many people out here that has this illness, you know. I've been in and out the hospital practically my whole entire life. You know, it's funny because I've been in the hospital so much that I know how to run the machines in there myself. Well, there's one medication that I first tried that I completely love. It really gives you side effect. To me, I don't get no side effect really to it. It's Kalbitor. It's named Kalbitor. And it's a medicine that when you're having an attack, it reverses it. So, excuse me. Sorry. It reverses it. You do have to take it with Benadryl. And which sucks because Benadryl makes you sleepy. But that's what it says on the instructions. You can't administer it yourself. You have to have a certified nurse or a doctor, or you go to the emergency room, emergency clinic, or whatever, you know, to help you out. Yeah, but I love that medicine, you know. And people that has hereditary angioedema, I would advise y'all to look into that, you know, if you haven't heard of it. It's a very good medicine. It's a great medicine. They have other medications out there. There's some that I'm not too finding of. There's some there is, and there's some that I'm not a candidate for, because apparently they have one medicine that's a blood product and that you have to take every day, and it's through your blood, through your veins. And my veins are no good. My veins are really, really small. They call what doctors are called. My veins are spider veins. That's what doctors would say they are. So every time I go to the hospital, I need to get an ultrasound done to my veins in order for people to see, the nurses to see where my veins are, so they can put an IV in and stuff like that. Because one of the medication that I'm not a good candidate for, you need a vein. It's like an IV. You have to put it in and you know, inject it that way. And you can do that yourself. But I don't qualify for that. So it sucks. But it's okay, you know, because I have other medications that I deal with, and that works for me. Sometimes you got to get steroids, and steroids, you got some steroids that are strong, and you got some steroids. You got some steroids. Sorry, y'all. I don't know why I'm yawning like this, but you got some steroids that are strong. You got some that are whatever, you know. But anyways, so these are to all my peoples that have hereditary angioedema and that are coping and dealing with it. You have some people that just found out they had it. You got some people dealt with it for 5 years, 2 years, 3 years. You have some of them that were born and dealt with it since they was a kid. You got some that are still dealing with it and don't know what's going on with them. If you're getting swollen, and if your insides are getting swollen, and you can't eat nothing, and your arms are getting swollen constantly, trauma also causes it. Food causes it. For instance, I can't have too much fiber. If I have too much fiber in my diet, my stomach will get swollen. I know that, and the reason how I found that out was because I did a diet. It was all fiber. And yes, I did lose a good amount of weight, and I was so excited. But then after I lost all that weight, I had to come off my diet. And, you know, because I was getting too much pain. I was constantly getting stomach pains back to back, back to back, back to back. Bad enough I already get stomach pains as it is with the edema. And I was getting stomach pains already. So, you know, with the diet. So I had to stop. You know, I just recently had a baby. So my son is a month and I have a 3-year-old. Yes, and like I said, hereditary angioedema is hereditary. So my 3-year-old does have it. He was diagnosed with it, and you know, I'm trying my hardest to make sure that he has a bright future and that he doesn't go through the pain and the suffering that I went through or I'm going through right now, if you want to say. There's informations out there that you can get a hold of, and you know, do your research. I would say do lots of research. Know who to talk to, know who to bump into. A lot of doctors, like I said, they don't know what they're talking about. A lot of doctors look at it like it's an allergy that you're having because they don't want to do their research. A lot of them are lazy. A lot of them don't know what they're talking about. A lot of them, they look at you like it's just another episode. And they feel like because they know by book, because they study being a doctor or whatever it is, no offense to nobody, they think they know it all, and they don't. Okay? So you yourself have to do the research to know what you have so that you can survive and do what you got to do for yourself. You know? And if you have kids, you have to definitely survive for your kids. You know? It's not, like I said, it's not a disease that you play around with. It's a disease that is life-threatening, and it's a disease that could ruin your whole entire life, meaning by career, all your goals, everything that you want to become, because you can't do nothing with yourself because you're constantly sick. You're constantly waking up in the morning and you don't know if you're going to get sick. You're waking up in the morning, you don't know if throughout the day, you know, you're sick. Or you wake up in the morning, you actually are sick. Like you have your neck swollen because you slept the wrong way. Your arms are swollen or your shoulder is swollen because you slept the wrong way. These are all things that can occur to you, everything that can happen to you, everything that, you know, I experienced. If you walk too far, if you walk too long, you know, like things like that. You stand on your feet for too long, you know. You use your hands for too long, you know. For instance, me, I love to bake. And I'm going to be doing some videos on baking, on my cakes and everything like that. I do awesome cakes. So I hope you tune into that. It's a whole different page though, you know. It's called Mandy's World, you know, on YouTube. So I'm gonna be doing that soon. In January 2019, I'll be starting my new videos, and please check those out. And please subscribe, and please, you know, just watch and enjoy. But anyways, I'm gonna be doing more videos on this illness. I'm gonna be explaining more what it is. I'm gonna be talking to you about my medications that I have. I will be showing you the medications that I have, and you know, I will give anybody information that wants to know, anyone that wants to know, you know, that has this and they just have gotten the research right, or you know, doctors really don't know what they're talking about. Just all you have to do is you can contact me. I will put a link down at the bottom, and you can contact me anytime. You know, you can email me and just, you know, and we can go from there. You know, I got a pretty good resource, you know, that'll help out, you know. And you know, thanks to my doctor, you know, when I first met him, he was able to, you know, get on track with these medications that I have now, and they're not that bad. They're actually good. They do their job how they supposed to. You really don't have to worry about it. If you do get an attack, you take your medicine, you already got to run to the hospital. Why? Because the medication does its job so much that it reverses the attack, and you don't even have to worry about it. You know how you sit there with an attack, and this is to my hereditary angioedema people that has it. I'm talking to y'all right now. When you have an attack and you're being so much pain that you don't know what's your next step, but besides going to the hospital, and you get tired of seeing the hospital all the time. You don't nobody want to be in the hospital all the time. So what it is this medication reverses the attack, and within like matters minutes, I could say 20 to 30 minutes, it'll reverse the attack. So if you're having abdominal pain and your stomach is swollen, you know, you take that medication and you'll see such a big dramatic change. Unlike when you're taking when you're drinking pills. Pills take forever to work. You know? No, not this one. This one does its job. So all right, that's gonna be my story for today. Like I said, I'm gonna be putting more up, and I'm gonna be explaining more about my illness. But right now, just wanted to say just a little bit, just to get to know everyone and everything. And like I said, if you wanna tune into my video, just click the button below, and we'll see you then. Okay, God bless, and have a good day.